Hello everyone, and this is my reaction to Attack on Titan, the final season, episode 16. This is the end of part 1 of the final season, and then we had to wait until winter this year for part 2 to come out. But I guess the dub won't be out until January next year. But oh well. So I'm not exactly sure where they're going to leave us off now, but let's find out. Anyway, last time we finally got Zeke's full backstory in Liberio. We saw exactly how Zeke treated him, how he pushed him to become a warrior, even though Zeke wasn't very good. He was always lagging behind in the group and he was falling behind. And Grisha, he said in season 3 that he never saw him as Zeke. He only saw him as Elias Future, as a child of royal blood, but he never saw him as Zeke. Every time he talked to Zeke, it was just about his studying and about him preparing to become a warrior. Like, once while they were having lunch, he had this look in his eyes about Zeke. He didn't look like he was proud of Zeke at all. He was just trying to make sure that Zeke was doing what he was supposed to do, like succeeding in his warrior training and all that. And Zeke was just struggling with all of it, and Grisha wasn't being nice to him at all. I know he wanted to use Zeke to help save the alien race, but surely there could have been another way, right? Was that really the only solution there? And one day, Zeke met the Beast Titan before him, Tom Zava, who would occasionally play catch with Zeke, and they talk about stuff like Zeke's warrior training and all that. Eventually, when he found out that Zeke's parents were restorationists, he told Zeke to report them because in doing so, he'll prove his loyalty to Marley and also secure a spot as a warrior candidate. And he told Zeke that his parents were only using him and that they never loved him, and that eventually pushed Zeke to report Grisha and Dinah, and they got sent to paradise. And we know what happened to them after that. And one day, during Tom's studies, he found out that 600 years ago an epidemic swept, but somehow the disease disappeared from the subjects of Ymir. The king used the founding titan's power to change the biology of all the subjects of Ymir and freed them from the epidemic. And Zeke thought, could it be possible for the founder to make it so that the subjects of Ymir could never have children anymore? He thought that this world will only be suffering for all the subjects of Ymir. He thought the world would never accept them and they just wanted them gone. And thought that if aliens continue to live in this world, then they'd suffer. And he thought that if they could never be born, then they'd never suffer. And also this meant that if that were to happen, then the alien threat would disappear within 100 years or so, and the alien race would be no more. And that would also in turn free the world from the threat of the Titans that they had been fearing for a long time. So it's a win-win as far as he's concerned. So Zeke eventually inherited the Beast Titan from Zavar, and he agreed to carry out the euthanization plan. Then we cut back to when he met Eren in Liberio, and Eren says that he will carry out the euthanization plan. He says when the time comes, he'll bring 2,000 years of suffering to an end, finally. And then we see when he got to Paradis, and he found out that Grisha was actually alive, and that he had another son, Eren, who he wanted to save. And then later he went to meet Eren in Liberio. And then finally we find out that he told the whole thing to Levi while they were going away in a wagon. He said, the only way to free the alien race is to save us from our misery, mercy killings. That was his plan. When Levi told him about all the aliens he killed, he said he didn't kill them, he saved them. If those aliens would later have children, then those children would only suffer in the world, and he saved those people from suffering as well. To him, he doesn't see it as massacre, he sees it as salvation. Now, I don't agree with his euthanization plan, but I can see why he does. And just as Levi was about to cut off his legs again, he decided to just pull the trigger. Levi didn't think Zeke would actually try to kill himself, but he did. He pulled his neck back, he removed the pin on the thunder spear, and they both got caught in the explosion. Levi was sent flying away. Zeke's body, I think, was split in half, right? And the horse caught fire too. So what happened to Levi and Zeke? I'm not sure if we'll find out in this episode, but we'll have to find out now. So let's see where they leave us off now in this final episode of part 1 of the final season. This is Attack on Titan, the final season, episode 16, English dubbed. Oh, they heard the explosion.
What was that? Thunder, maybe?
Thunder spear, actually.
A thunder spear.
Levi. Zeke, that's when it happened. Zeke! Oh, yep. His whole body got cut in half. Is that it for him then? Or is he going to heal somehow? Is he finally about to die?
Dying?
Who's that? Zeke? Wait, so is he actually dying right now? A Titan. What the? Wait, what is that Titan doing? Why is he putting Zeke inside him like that? So is he supposed to eat Zeke? Why did the Titan just do that? It just opened him up, put him inside, and why? Yeah, I've never seen Titan do that before. What happened to Levi though? Whoa, last dance, last dance, last dance, last dance. I don't know exactly what they said. Number 75. Above and below. Okay. Don't know what that's supposed to mean. Here we are, Shiganshina. Right?
This.
Why do they have those bands around
Please
them?
let me thank you for taking such swift action. Not only have you forbidden your troops from resisting us, but in accordance with
Huh?
our demands, you've also assembled every soldier you have right here in Shiganshina.
Considering the trick you pulled with the spinal fluid, we didn't have much of a choice.
Oh yeah.
Zeke could turn us into titans at any...
That won't be happening for a while now. Well, that won't be happening at all.
My son drank the wine too. I'm doing this to protect him.
Oh.
When did you first betray us?
You've no obligation to answer that.
Betray us early and you're rewarded with a white armband. It marks you as a proud Jaegerist, correct? Red armbands are used to mark those who are coerced into aiding the Jaegerists.
Oh.
After learning
Okay.
they drunk tainted wine. And finally,
Black
these
ones.
black armbands mark the rest of us as ignorant fools who drank the wine without suspecting something was amiss.
Alright.
I can't help but be reminded of Marley.
So now they know
They
about the
employed
wine.
a similar
Yeah,
system
they
when
did.
Took over your homeland.
They did.
Did they not?
There's much to be learned from our enemies.
Including how to make more, I see.
Do you know what Zeke's plan is? Euthanization.
Zeke is the god who was fated to save this
Oh.
world.
So she's
You have invited
so
him
she's
to
only on Team Zeke. Got it.
Do you think you could bust us out of here by turning Titan?
But then he'll crush all of
Not.
them.
I'd blow up half the town if I tried. The Colossal Titan is powerful, but it's far from precise.
Yeah, true.
Unlike Aaron's Titan.
We already knew that he turned into an absolute piece of shit. But now he's lost his mind so completely that he went out of his way to hurt the two people he used to care about most.
Assuming that he hasn't just lost it, I
Yeah.
don't see him doing that without having some kind of reason. I wonder,
Okay.
could he have some sort of hidden motive?
Okay, like what?
You must be proud, Yelena. It seems like everything's happening exactly as you planned.
Hmm?
First, you get Aaron dancing to Zeke's tune. Then, the raid on Marley, winning the Eldian people's support, which gave you free reign to use your poisoned wine to take over the military.
Yep.
Now, you can crush Marley and avenge your homeland.
Nope.
You were played for fools and defeated. What else is there to be
Oh,
said?
him.
Christ.
Yeah.
Did you seriously betray us just so that Yelena would make you one of her lackeys?
You're
do you
the
mean?
real traitor.
Say what?
Oi.
You fell for some filth-blooded, potato-grubbing devil just
Oi,
because
hey!
you liked your
Stop
food.
that. Don't dare talk about Sasha that way.
Calm down!
The way you would blather about her day and night was sickening. Can't believe I was stupid enough to think that you'd get a grip once that bitch died.
What did you do?
Don't you dare.
That spawn of the devil whore deserved to get...
Yelena?
Yelena!
Oh yeah, there were kids over there. That's why they screamed.
It's high time you learned the truth.
What?
Let me lay out the plan that will save the world. Zeke's so-called euthanization plan.
Yep, here we go. Gabi, why is she over there?
They're all vicious devils. So why haven't they killed me yet?
Why don't you take a hint, Gabi?
Brad who killed Sasha, you're coming with me.
Aaron.
What do you want?
If you're hoping to save Falco, you'll help me.
Looks like you have to go, Gabi. Don't try it.
But any spies who've infiltrated the walls.
What? Peek!
Don't move. Gabi, stay quiet.
How did you get the outfit?
Now then, just to be doubly sure, it's Aaron Yeager. Correct?
Peek's finally made a move. She can't stand district. I have to remember to check those out later. I forgot last time also.
Take that rifle and point it at Aaron.
Why is she hesitating?
Gabi,
What's your plan, Peek?
So why haven't you shot me? If you aren't here to pull that trigger, then what did you come here to do?
Oh man,
What
Aaron.
will happen if I keep my hands in my pockets?
Doesn't seem like that's something you'll ever get to know, seeing as your brains will be on the floor.
I do know. You aren't gonna shoot. Because you weren't given permission to kill the Founding Titan. You've been told to retrieve it.
Yeah.
No matter what. But in order to
Oh,
do
man.
that, you'd need to get me to stay still while you transformed into a Titan and ate me alive.
Oh man.
You wouldn't pay the price alone. Your family in the zone would pay it with you.
That's true. Always the family.
Yeah, you're right. I won't shoot you. And it doesn't look like I'm likely to get a chance to eat you either.
He beat you that fast.
Then you have the strength to defeat Marley, don't you?
What? Speak? Wait, you
You
want
made
Aaron?
the world your enemy. What do you know that I don't? Do you have more than just the founder?
He has the attack titan.
I became a warrior to help my father, the one person I can call family, get proper medical care.
Oh.
He got the treatment he needed and survived. But
Okay.
knowing that my term will be over soon,
Oh.
he's been inconsolable. Before I die and leave him on his own, I want to show him that Eldia has a bright future. Marley's great empire needs to be crushed. There's nothing I won't do toward that end. So long
Oh.
as we can slaughter all the Marleyans, I'll help you.
That's what she wants? Oh. Well, Peek's always been a smart one, so
I thought we were trying to show the world we're good Eldians. If we just work hard and
there's no
calm down,
difference, Gabi.
then one day we'll be set free.
Marley doesn't care.
Are we Marleyan or Eldian? Which one comes first?
We're Marleyans first.
No! No, Gabi!
Not so. Above all else, we're subjects of Ymir. That's one truth which we can never escape. The power of Titans is on its way out as we speak. Once it becomes obsolete, the Marleyans will have no use for us.
Exactly.
They'll slaughter us.
They don't care about you, Gabi.
If you honestly intend to cooperate with us, then back up your words with action.
Ooh! Oh
I'll show
no.
you where to find the soldiers who snuck into town with me.
How exactly?
If you take me up to the roof of this building, I can point them out for you.
Fine.
He's healing.
Change our bodies so we stop having children?
Correct. Once the Founder's power has done all its work, all suffering related to Titans will slowly come to an end. The rumbling can remain as a deterrent, as long as your people retain control of the Founder, whilst ensuring that the royal bloodline doesn't die out. Fortunately, it seems Queen Astoria has already been blessed with an heir. So assuming her child lives a long life, you just need to pass on the Founder every 13 years.
But you don't know that'll happen.
The Age of Titans will soon be put to an end by Zeke and Eren. Just as we speak today of ancient gods.
Oh my gosh. Armin, you have something to say? What?
Is something the matter?
Armin?
No, but to think that your cause was so noble.
Huh?
It just touched my heart.
Okay.
Wonderful to hear.
How is Armin? Well, he always wanted a peaceful solution anyway.
So is it safe to say that you've decided to let us defect to your side?
If you actually give up the other infiltrators. Until you do, I'm keeping you cuffed to the kid. If you try to turn into a Titan, she'll be burned to ash.
Think we can cluster?
Hello, everyone.
Oh! Oh gosh, he's here too.
It seems he drank some of Zeke's spinal fluid. All I heard was that the dosed wine got in his mouth somehow.
This is completely my fault.
She knows what had happened.
Do you have any idea why he possesses such a unique ability? Only one person knows, and that's Zeke himself.
Actually, Eren does know.
Ever since I met him, it's felt as though every word that came out of his mouth was a lie. 4 years ago, I confirmed that hunch. When I finally heard him speak sincerely to you. Believe me, Eren, I get it. I know how you feel. Someday, I'll come back and save you from this. Why'd you go and shave your beard? I thought it suited you.
Yeah, she knew it was you all along. Yelena.
And I don't trust her any more than she trusts me.
Okay.
Now show me, where is the enemy?
Oh, he's about to transform. Well, where are they? Oh, it's a trick. Well, I saw Porco there earlier.
Right there.
What? Ah. Oh! Oh, there's a Jaw Titan. Did he get Eren? Oh no, he managed to escape. He reacted just in time. Here we go. Ah.
I think it's beginning. The Titans have started to move.
Didn't quite get him, but it was worth a shot.
Wait, Pig, you're not actually a traitor?
No.
Gabi, you really thought I'd sell out my comrades?
Well, you said if we kept fighting for Marley, we'd end up getting put
Look up
down.
there.
Uh-oh.
I don't trust Marley one bit. Having said that, I trust the comrades who fought at my side completely.
Alright then. They're here.
Deacon Galliard tracked him down and
Reiner's
forced him
here
out
too.
into the open.
Reiner.
Let's pay him back for Liberio.
Don't end it right here, please. Alright then. So now they're coming here to fight. Come on! They can't end that over there. And since it's always said to be continued, I don't think there's anything at the end. Unless they do with season 3 part 1 date and just stop the credits midway through. Nope, nothing. Now we have to wait for... Now we have to wait until next year for the end of the show. That's where they leave us off, you gotta be kidding me. Well, at the very least, now we know what we were building up towards. But we don't know what happened to Levi yet either. And what happened to Zeke at the start? Some Titan came, opened up its stomach and just put Zeke inside there. Normally they eat a Titan whole. They never like opened their stomach before and then put someone inside there. That's never happened before. But since it didn't eat Zeke and his spinal fluid is still intact, it doesn't seem like that Titan will be able to inherit the Beast Titan from Zeke. So I think the Beast Titan's power is still going to be inside him. Unless maybe it leaked out from the back out because his body got split in half. Maybe some of his spinal fluid leaked out from there and maybe that's how he'll inherit it. But then Zeke's still alive for now, right? No, wait, no, I'm not sure. Because it looked like he was fading away. Wait just a second though, there's something else I saw. It was before this. There was a young girl over there. Who was that? I'm not sure why Zeke would think of that. Is that someone else from Zeke's past maybe? I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm not sure what the Titan was doing with Zeke. Okay, now before I forget, let me look at the information available for the previous episode and for this one. Information available for public disclosure. Titan research. Research concerning the unique power of subjects of Ymir to become Titans. A field of study since the era of the Alien Empire. It encompasses not only the biology of Titans themselves, but also the ideologies of aliens who possess the power and how to deal with them. Though researched extensively over many years, the truth of Titans still remains a mystery. Okay, so just about Zava's research into Titans, because he said he was also a researcher who keeps looking into information regarding Titans. So that's what that was about. Okay, now for this episode. Shiganshina District, the fortified residential district of Paradis Island, where the operation to retake the founding Titan began in 845. In the 5 years following the fall of Wall Maria, it was inhabited by Titans. However, with the operation's failure, the hole was plugged by Eren Yeager and the current state of the district is unknown. The primary goal of the new strategy is for the Card Titan and Jaw Titan to infiltrate Shiganshina, the southernmost district. Okay, so now the plan is for those two to go there before the rest of the fleet come. I think they started with those two because they were the only ones that they probably haven't yet seen in human form and will be the ones they probably won't recognize. But then again, if they plan the attack, then I'm sure at least Yelena and Onyankopon may have given them information about this, right? Oh well, maybe, so that's the only reason I can think of why those two were sent to infiltrate while the others come from ship. And then we see where Eren kept the rest of his group. and they know about Aaron and Armin's fight, and Jean was wondering why Aaron would do that unless he had some other goal in mind. But we don't know yet. And Aaron also knows about how Falco dragged some of Zeke's spinal fluid. He doesn't know how it happened, just that it does. And Peak finally made her move. She infiltrated their military, she had the full scout outfit on, and now she's there. She told Aaron that she wants to free the aliens from Marley, and she wants to crush the Marlians. And Aaron told her to prove how she can help. And so she said that if they can take him to the roof, then she'll show them where her comrades are. And Aaron agreed to trust her. And Gabi came with her as well. At first, Gabi thought Peak had betrayed Marley too, and was going to shoot her. But then Peak told Gabi that they are first and foremost aliens. When she asked her the question, Gabi said Marlians, but no, they are subjects of Ymir. She said the Battle of Fort Slava proves that eventually Titans will become obsolete. And when that time comes, Marley will no longer have any need for the aliens, and then they won't hesitate to kill them all, regardless of their status. That's all they want after all. So she's agreed to work with Aaron and get rid of Marley. She told Aaron that she became an honorary Marlian warrior to help her sick father. But since her term's coming to an end, he's not feeling in a very good mood now. So that's why she's helping, she said. Of course, it was all a trick, as we saw close to the end. And we also find out that they're now tying armbands around the other military members, the same way Marley did to them. White means they were forced to join up with them. Red means they were tricked to join up with them after drinking the spinal fluid or something. And black means they drank the spinal fluid unknowingly and were essentially taken hostage. He mentioned it was similar to the armband system Marley had for the aliens over there too. And now they're being applied over here, just to members of the Jaegerists, people on their side. Yelena says that soon Aaron and Zeke will meet up and they'll eventually be able to save the alien race. And then she finally told Levi's squad the whole truth about Zeke's euthanization plan, so that the subjects of Ymir could never have children anymore, and then wait until all the aliens die peacefully and harmlessly, and then the world will be saved from the Titan threat. But they will still need the power of the founder, and since Historia is pregnant, they can use that. They're going to keep passing on the founder and wait and allow Historia's child to live a long life, and then finally they'll give the founder back to that child, and then they can keep the founder that way and use his power to keep the world safe. That's their plan. And Armin began crying for some reason. He said he never expected their goals to be so noble. I thought that was a bit strange. I'm not sure why Armin reacted that way exactly. Well, then again, he's always wanted a peaceful solution, and that was a very peaceful solution. It puts an end to it without any fighting and without any killing. It was a non-violent solution to the problem that he wasn't sure existed. And maybe knowing that a non-violent solution existed, maybe that's what made him happy. That's what he's always wanted after all, and maybe that was it. I'm not sure, because that felt a bit odd to me. And then when Greitz, the waiter from the restaurant, started saying bad things about Sasha and Nicola got angry at him, Yelena just went and shot him in the head. She says she has no use for someone who bad-mouths the subjects of Ymir like that, so she does care about them to some extent. So Yelena just sees Zeke as a god and wants to help fulfill the plan that the Jaeger brothers have concocted, the euthanization plan. I'm not sure why Yelena worships Zeke so much. She saw him as a god and has been on his side ever since. But none of them know that Zeke's body is cut in half and that he's now inside the body of a Titan. I'm still not sure what that's about, but now I need to wait to find out after where they ended. So then, at the very end, we see that Porco has also infiltrated the military as well. I almost missed him. I didn't realize he was right there. But then when Eren came and she pointed that the enemy is right there and pointed straight at Eren, Galliard came from below and was about to eat Eren and take the founder from them. But Eren dodged at the last second and he only got a leg and then transformed right then and there. That was a good sneak attack. Unfortunately, it failed. But she didn't come unprepared. Marley's fleet is here and they're finally all set to bring the fight to Liberio. So, Marley's fleet arrived and it seemed like they're finally all set to bring the fight to Paradis once again. This time with the whole Marleyan army in tow. And Eren was ready to fight Ragnar one more time. Are Eren and Ragnar going to go at it yet again? This time for real? The fight in Liberia wasn't really much of a fight. He punched Ragnar once, who saved Galliard, and then they left. Maybe this time they'll fight for real. So now Marley is here. Eren is ready to fight for the people of Eldia, and I guess now the final battle is going to start next time when the season comes back. I don't know how I'm going to wait until next year for the season to come back, but somehow I'll have to. So anyway, this was a great final episode. Well, not final episode, but Yeah, so it didn't actually feel like a final episode. It just felt like a normal episode of the season. There wasn't anything at the end either. Not like in season 3, part 1, that is. I'll just have to wait till next episode to see how the war starts next time. So let's wait until then to see how the show finally comes to an end. Thank you so much for watching my reaction to this last episode of part 1, and I'll see you all whenever part 2 comes out. Bye.